Hello, my name is Marc Conn, and I am an intern under the Army SPARK program. This summer I worked on a project involving FPGA speech classification. So basically, we were classifying a open source speech command data set from the Hugging Face data set, and it was the version 1, I believe. But anyways, so this project is really important to the Army because it has low power implications and can be used out in the field for soldiers. What I mean by low power is that it can be used for possibly several hours at a time, and it wouldn't be as energy expensive as like a microcontroller would theoretically. Also, because it's a field programmable gate array system, it is more reconfigurable than a typical microcontroller would be. So right here we have an image of a MEL spectrogram. So what we started with is .wave audio sets, and then we converted it to a MEL spectrogram using some differential equations and calculus and that kind of stuff. And basically, we model it to these spectrograms to basically replicate how humans hear, or humans' perception of hearing. So the image shown here is a little bit different, but we used a arc log spectrogram instead, and it was made up of 40 bands. In addition, from there, I was also responsible for working with some MATLAB code to generate basically container files that held the data set information that was going to be implemented into the FPGA simulations later on for simulation and testing to make sure that it worked correctly. In addition, the accuracy shown on this model has 80%. This was taken from basically running a simulation on how the model would perform in Python. It's a little different than how it would actually perform in the Virtuoso cadence simulations. Right now, what I was trying to do is basically make sure that the outputs match what we thought they were during the creation of the actual model itself after training and that kind of stuff. So most of the summer I spent time verifying that the architecture of the model was correct and making sure that it performed correctly. Some examples of some words that were being done that were classified include yes, no, up, down, left, and right, and that kind of stuff. Basic verbal speech commands that you could imagine giving to like a robotic dog, for example.